Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mill and today we're going to be doing a first year college experience video. When I watch these videos on YouTube, it's just one person talking and I get kind of bored with it. So I decided that it would be a good idea to just get more heads involved, and so I asked several of my friends some questions that incoming freshmen might have, and so they answered those questions and I worked my magic and put all of them in one video. And so I'm very excited to show y'all, and I hope this video is very informative. And so yeah, let's get into it. She gon' be about it. Something to think about right now. Alright, so what was one fear you had moving into college, and what was one thing you was excited about?
Alright, one thing I feared was moving away from my family. I've always been with my family, and like this is the first time I'm gonna be on my own, in my own basically apartment dorm, doing my own thing. Nobody around to tell me what to do or take care of me or nothing. So that kind of had me scared. But I was excited about going to college, living the college life. College is fun, you meet good friends, you get to see the new city, you get to do whatever you want to do.
I didn't have a fear because I was going into college with my sister and a childhood best friend that I've known for 14 years. So I wasn't really fearful of that. I guess you can say adjusting from high school to college, I guess you can say that's a fear, but I really wasn't scared of going to college. What I was excited about was campus life, because I did take a tour of campus life, but I didn't really know the campus life like that. But our tour guide was nice, our tour guide for orientation was good, so I was very excited, like, oh, where does campus life have more to offer? Also, I went to pledge, so I'm excited about that.
I went to out of state school. It was probably like about 9 hours. I think the biggest fear I probably had was getting down there because all my luggage and stuff. So I ended up taking the bus. That was really my only fear. I wasn't really worried about making no friends because I ain't gonna care. Like I'm a social person. Like if you say what's up, I'm gonna say what's up back. Like I'm not no like rude ass person.
What are some things to be mindful about when creating your class schedules?
When creating class schedules, be mindful about what works for you. Like if you're not an early bird type of person, do not take an 8 a.m. class. If you have to take an 8 a.m. class because it's the only thing that fits in your schedule, then that's what you're gonna have to do. But for the most part, you wanna try to avoid that. But you also wanna take into consideration that if you're taking afternoon classes, you're still gonna have to get up somewhat early in the morning to make sure you have time to do your schoolwork and your homework and study before class or for tests, so that you're not going to bed at 3 a.m. and you have a class at 10.
How important is time management once you enter into college?
Time management is important. Like you gotta make sure you don't be out all night with doing parties and all that. You can't be doing grown-up stuff because we still in school. We gotta make sure these grades are good. Like you gotta make sure that you have good grades each semester, because if not, you losing credits. You paying for this, so you whatever you pay for it, it's whatever you want to do with it, to whether you pass or not.
Time management skills coming into college is really, really important because you have a lot of time, in your hands, or it may seem like a lot of time. I didn't really manage my time that well. I wish I would have. I'm lazy. I'm a procrastinator. And I like just laying in bed doing nothing. So it was really difficult for me because I would start doing things last minute and I would stay up all night. Like first semester I had English and I would stay up till the morning. My class was at 9 a.m. I would stay up till 8 something in the morning, finish typing. I remember one time I set up to 8 something in the morning to finish typing my paper. Had no sleep. I was wearing this exact same hat in a hoodie, showing up to class looking dead. So yeah, next semester at least now I know sophomore year I have to go in, I have a set plan, I have a schedule, and just make time for every subject. Make time so that you don't have to go and cram and turn in work that you're not really that comfortable with turning in.
So Living Learning Community, or LLC, is an organization at Augusta. I'm not sure if other colleges have this, but they might have something similar. Like I said, I'm not sure. But it's basically for students that are in the College of Science and Math. So if you have like a science major or a math major, you get to apply for this club, and you basically live in the same residence hall as your peers, and you have a large amount of volunteer opportunities, and y'all have study groups and stuff like that, and you have same classes, with them. And so as my fellow LLC friend, how has being in LLC helped you with your personal college experience?
One thing that I liked about being in the LLC program is that I was surrounded by a body of faculty and students who were very open to helping new students like myself figure out how to do college, how to do succeed in like how to do this thing we've never done before, because we just graduated high school. Some of us maybe took dual enroll, most of us probably not, and we don't know how to do college. But the faculty and staff and other students are all hoping and wanting to help us get along and know what to do.
Organization can be really hard once you enter into college. How did you stay organized for your classes?
So me personally, I don't like the pre-made planners. I make my own planners and just kind of go on a day-to-day basis of what I have to do, when it's due by, and when I want it personally done by. So that's how I do that, and I put those all in pretty colors. And also I have a huge 4-month calendar, as Malene probably knows, that I put my whole entire life on, whether it's school, personal, just whatever it is, it goes on that calendar so I can look at it and remember. And also reminders and Google calendars are great at helping you keep your time scheduled and balanced, and also to remind you if you have an appointment or if you have a test or if you're supposed to have a class meeting or something. So those are great ways to stay organized.
Being an athlete is not easy, and being in college is certainly not easy. How did you balance college and athletics?
Really, college and athletics, that's a good question. In the beginning of the season, we had conditioning and stuff, so that's like, you're doing more because you're trying to get into shape. So, during that time, I didn't really have that much schoolwork, so I would practice more. And really, when the season came, I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a little clustered. So I would probably recommend that you make a schedule and you be really strict to yourself and be like real disciplined, because some areas I did lose track to where I turned into some later, so that's why I'm just giving out tips. So you guys can do it better than I do, of course.
What are professors like?
It's rough, especially if you're like a science major or engineering major or math major. Like, those professors and those, subjects, it's hard because they're made to like be difficult, to like weed you out, And on top of that, like, professors, I don't want to say they don't care about you, but they don't care about your feelings. So if you're not doing well in the class, or like you got a specific grade in the class, and it could be like literally 0.5 away from a B, 80 to 95% of the professors you get will leave that grade as a C, because it's like you get what you earn.
Did you have any study groups in college? If so, how did that help you better yourself in your studies?
Yes, I was in many study groups, especially for the sciences. I feel like it really benefited me in chemistry because we were able to bounce ideas off each other and just help each other out in getting better in the subject.
Did you feel like high school prepared you for college? Why or why not?
Heck no. I came out of high school. I feel like, hold on. So I feel like it depends on the high school that you go to. So like because we went to Clayco High School, or Clayco schools in general, no. Their schools, they didn't focus on that. They focused on you need the credits to graduate, and that's it. Not how to pay a bill, or how to do your taxes, or that's important. That is more important than getting a credit in a class.
Loan recovery.
Loan recovery. I got student loans now.
Is it okay to change your major if you're not doing so well in your initial major?
When you feel like you're not doing well in your initial major, you just don't like it. It's okay to do it. I did it. Why I did it was, I personally feel like if you're going to major in something, it has to be something that you're passionate about, because if you're not passionate about it, you're not going to do well in it. Or you'll do well in it, but you could do a lot better in a different major. And that was the position I was in. I was a bio major, and I wasn't doing terrible. Like, I was getting nice grades, or the grades that college students would love to see, but I wasn't passionate about it, so I wasn't getting the A's like I wanted to get, So I figured if I changed to something I'm more interested in, then I would get better grades and that would benefit me more in the future, And also, certain majors, when you graduate, like with the bachelor's degree, it's not likely that you'll make money if it's a science major. So, I kind of wanted to make money, so I kind of changed mine for that purpose, but I'm still kind of on the same path, Yeah.
How has Corona affected your athletic life?
Not gonna lie to you, ain't gonna cap to you. It really did kind of mess me up, because in track, you given the indoor and the outdoor season. So I wasn't able to have my outdoor season because of Corona. So I'm gonna say that it did affect me negatively. And, but everything happened for a reason, so that's how I take things in life. But it did affect me negatively because we were forced to go home, so you know how that goes. But yeah.
How has Corona affected your college experience?
My motivation to do school just went down. Like on campus, I was worried with myself. I wasn't worried about, oh, is my mother mad at me? What did I do to upset this person today? So it's like being home really just, I'm not depressed. I wasn't depressed. I wouldn't say depressed, but it's just like lowered my motivation.
So Corona has definitely affected my college experience, and that it was such a quick change. I went from point A to point B very fast. Point A being an ambitious, productive environment where your peers are encouraging you to do better and to push you to do better and be more competitive in your studies, to point B, which is home, where I was unmotivated, I didn't want to do anything. And honestly, for the first month that I was home, I just wanted to sleep. And I went through a lot of mental changes that my family and my friends could see, and it was very concerning for them. I'm not going to say that I was depressed because that's self-diagnosing, but I was definitely in a bad state of mind, and that it was very hard, and it was a very hard adjustment for anybody and everybody.
To the incoming freshmen, please just try to enjoy college as much as you can. It is fun. You have so much to do, and just stay focused, stay organized, manage your time really, really well. Time management is everything, and organization is also everything. It will not be easy. None of us say it was going to be easy, but we survived, and so you can too. Just try to have fun, join some organizations that you're interested in, and you'll do fine. To my friends, I just want to say thank you for helping me with this video. It would not have been successful if it wasn't for y'all. So this is the end of my video. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great first year of college, and you got this.